We're live. We're live. We're about to go with Joshua Ncube's most controversial celebration of independence list ever. We're listening to the sounds of Tembanzo. Welcome back. This is Breeze FM. I don't know why I say welcome back. It's not like any of us had gone anywhere. Or maybe both of us were just gone for a toilet break while we were playing music. This is what happens in the studio. We are in and out of the studio. That's why we always say welcome back. Because maybe we might have popped out. We shouldn't tell our bosses that. Oh, snap. I've said it on radio. I hope our bosses aren't listening. If they're listening, please forgive us. Or else we'll go on strike. Anyway, check your time. It's 8:43. You're listening to Breeze FM 91.2. This is Joshua Ncube back to back with Peter West, Peter PT. And we're here on Morning Oatunya, which is the morning that thunders. That is the breakfast show in Victoria Falls. Wishing you an amazing Independence Day. And we're celebrating everything that's Zimbabwean, including controversy. And we're starting out by giving you Joshua Ncube's top 10 most awesome Zimbabwean musicians ever. Like I said, I prefaced it by saying Joshua Ncube's. Should I give them the disclaimer?
No.
I shouldn't give them the disclaimer.
No disclaimer.
Okay, no disclaimer. Okay, guys. So number 10, Stella Chiweshe. Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. Why is she at number 10? But that's the top 10. Remember, so she's at the top of everyone else, but at number 10. Stella Chiweshe, great ambassador for Mbira music, traditional music, traveled around the world, largely unrecognized because we don't have the social media to have pushed all of her music. Everyone should be playing all of her music. Mbuya Stella Chiweshe continues to be great motivation for young artists in Zimbabwe. Number 9, Ja Praiser.
No.
Not. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Not necessarily that he's my favorite artist, but I have to take it from a trajectory level. So where Ja Praiser is and where I see him going, I see us having this discussion 20 years from now. He's certainly going to be a legend in the halls of Zimbabwe music. So we have to look at it from that perspective. Ja Praiser has brought an international attention of the Afro-pop segment into Zimbabwe, directly into Zimbabwe. I mean, there's no artist who's most sought after for collaborations right now. I mean, Davido has tried to come to Zimbabwe 3 times.
Cow.
Most sought after.
Cow.
Okay.
Who seeks after collaborations? Is it Ja Praiser or people are seeking Ja Praiser?
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's a business model. It's a business model. As we say in Zimbabwe, chikuru kufema. Chikuru kufema, collaboration, collaboration. Davido concert tickets VVIP are going for $1,000, guys. $1,000, which means I was just asking, like, online, does this mean that Davido is actually going to be singing? Because if they're charging $1,000, he must be singing. Definitely must be singing. Anyway, controversial. That's number 9. Number 8, even more controversial. Rocky. This is a Joshua Ncube list, guys. This is an independent, free spirit list. The reason why Rocky is on this list is because he has defined an entire genre of music and an entire period of music. So that genre of music is what then gave birth to what we know in terms of like Zim hip hop. Dancehall also came through those particular ranks because the Winky D's of this world came through the urban groove sort of lineup, and Rocky was really spearheading. But at the base of it are producers like Take 5, who Take Fizzo with Chamembe, who were partly responsible for creating this particular sound. So I put Rocky as the ambassador of that phase. Obviously, there's other luminaries that are mentioned there, like your Sanima Kalimas and stuff. But Rocky maintained the celebrity nature. In terms of being an artist and a bad boy. If he was in another country, he'd be the Kanye West, as far as I'm concerned. Controversial, always in the papers, kids with everybody, and still creating music that we love. We were 10, 9, 8, 7. 7, if you say this person should not be on the list, then you are a bad person. Choneso Maraire. Queen, in my respect of, in my opinion of Mbira music, who has spawned an entire generation of people that have included the Mbira even in their music. So you find Hip hop artists like 10 Diamond use the mbira. What you call it? Amara Brown uses the mbira. Ja Preza uses the mbira, right? But also having mentioned like the fact that people like say, I don't know if Cynthia Mari, if I've ever seen her holding a mbira. I think, have I? I'm not sure. Please confirm if you've actually seen that happen. So Chiwoniso Maraire, and also because, hey, I used to crush on Chiwoniso when she was with Piece of Ebony. My gosh. Or does it sound like I crushed on everyone? Okay, number 5. Number 5. Is it number 5? So Stella Chiweshe, number 10. Number 9, Ja Preza. Number 8, Rocky. Number 7, Chiwoniso Maraire. Number 6, James Chimombe. James Chimombe, lyrically, composition of his music, I love his music completely. You know, Kudakwashe is probably one of the best songs ever written. It's just one of those expressions of worship and acceptance of God's will. Kudakwashe, I think it's such an amazing song. I wish more people would do covers of this particular song. Number 5, Four Brothers, led by Marshall Munumume, the late. Four Brothers were also, I mean, just super awesome. They introduced us to the video vixen. We never saw video vixens online until, you know, Four Brothers had that lady in that bathing suit on that music video. But that's not the reason why they're number 4. I just think they were particularly awesome. Number 5, sorry. Number 4, back to controversy. New school, all the way from Victoria Falls, Mokumba. I believe Mokumba are on a trajectory internationally that we are going to see them get into music in areas we've never seen Zimbabwe music actually go. And they are representative of my number 1, and we'll get to that number 1 later on. The next one, partly because she comes from where I come from as well, Dorothy Masu. She's a Pumula girl, and, you know, and she's been at it, and she's been at it like right up until the end. I mean, Auntie Dot just never stopped. She just never stopped singing. She just never stopped creating, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Great ambassador for Zimbabwe music. Number 2, Oliver Mtukudzi. Oliver Mtukudzi, I don't believe I need to say anything about Oliver Mtukudzi, although people will be surprised why he's on number 2 and not on my number 1. Great respecter of Oliver Mtukudzi. I think he's really up there. But the number 1, I'm afraid, according to Carl Joshua Ncube, has got to be Bundu Boys. Bundu Boys, for me, were the ultimate boy band of their time. They were like the Backstreet Boys. They were like Boys to Men. They were like internationally at festivals. They were like rocking the stages. They produced like one of the best music videos I still think has been created in Zimbabwe, which was the Jit Jive, which I thought was one. I hope Upiri is going to play that song for me at some point. If you grew up in Zimbabwe in the 80s, that was going to be your jam. I don't know if it was the 80s, late 80s going into the 90s, but Bundu Boys is my number 1. So, to recap, top 10, Stella Chiweshe number 10, Ja Preza number 9, Rocky number 8, Chiwoniso Maraire number 7, 6 is James Chimombe, 5 is Four Brothers. I don't know why I put Four Brothers on number 5. Maybe I should have put them on number 4. And then Mokumba is number 4. Dorothy Masugu is number 3. Oliver Mtukudzi is number 2. Bundu Boys is number 1. I want you to write your top 10 in our comments. You're on Facebook Live. I want you to write your top 10. I want everybody to write out your top 10 because this is Independence Day. Let's independently carry out our lists. This list may not be your list. I'm just putting a list. I want you to put your list. I want us to combine lists and show the world how independent we are in our thoughts and our tastes of music.
All right, Carl.
Disagreements, Piri? Let's talk about some.
I don't agree with the whole idea of putting Ja Preza, Rocky. In as much as I respect Mukumba also in that list, I don't think so. There is no way, Carl Joshua Ncube, that you can tell me that Ja Preza, Rocky, Mukumba are bigger than Love Mama Chaivan. Absolutely not. There is no way that you can tell me that Rocky, Ja Preza, Mukumba, Dorothy Masuga are bigger than Thomas Mapumu. Absolutely no way. What are you smoking?
No, that's why I said this is my independent list. Music is a personal taste. This is what we have to show our people. So I want to hear what your taste. I did not say this is the Morning or Tunya list, guys. So also, I agree with you. Love Moma Jaivana, Thomas Mafumo, definitely up there. But also for me, I don't only want to celebrate the past. So this was a compromise list. I put a list of people that I think should be recognized as being, I think they are going to be the legends that we are discussing right now. I'm of that thought that I balance both the old and the new. And I believe that the old and the new are, for my list, are equally represented. But like you're saying, Love More Majaivana definitely deserves to be on the top 10. If it's just going to be a top 10 of just legends and not talking about any current people.
We are looking at the period 1980 to 2018. That's 8 years.
Yes. So if you put them, you're only going to get 1980s artists because there's more who deserve to be on this top 10 list.
No. It's not about 1980s artists, but the what they have done in
no,
terms of
I agree with you.
The growth of music industry in Zimbabwe.
I am saying that we have already given them the opportunity to have grown music and retired, right? So I'm saying if I was to come up with the top 10 list of those people, it would only be those people. So for example, Sifas Mashakada, definitely up there. Mechanic Manyeruke, definitely up there. Love More Majaivana, definitely up there. I know I'm saying up there in comparison to the younger artists that I've put on this list. But I put a list of people because the brief was from 1980 to 2018. So I've represented all of the periods in there. And in there had to be some compromises.
I just remove someone and just put Love More Majaivana. I'm kind just find someone to remove here and put Love More Majaivana.
Oh, so who should I remove? I'm not removing a new person and replacing with Love More Majaivana. So I'm going to replace if given a choice. If given a choice to remove someone on this list and replace them with someone else, I would put Love More Majaivana where I put Four Brothers.
I will put Love More Majaivana where you put Dorothy Masuka, because I don't think Dorothy Masuka she's actually, I'm sorry to say this, but she's more South African than Zimbabwe now.
I know, but she also represented women in the music industry. So her role is invaluable in promoting young women to believe that they could do it. Because she was one of the pioneers when it was largely unpopular for women to actually be like women would be in a band, they would always be criticized, but she was one of those breakout stars that people are like, well, this is what she does. I've seen her at many functions inspiring young people to come. The role is much bigger. But I agree with you. Mina saying Kipu, Dorothy Masugu. But why did we remove one Bulawayo artist for another Bulawayo artist? Why did you do that?
No, because I still insist.
I'm going to be a devil's advocate here. All right, saying him keep it.
South African.
All right, saying him keep it.
That's my word with
okay, let's. Which other legend do you? You said Thomas Mafumo.
Thomas Mafumo, definitely.
Okay, so Thomas Mafumo, I'll definitely remove Four Brothers. I would like to, sorry guys, I'm in this line of apologizing. I've been making a lot of mistakes lately. So I am going to apologize for not putting Thomas Mafumo, but that's because I just used to have a very divergent political view from Thomas Mafumo, so I didn't like him from that perspective. That's why maybe Namuskrecha. But Thomas Mafumo definitely deserves to be, even on my list. I think it's wrong for me to would not have put him on the list. And I apologize to any listeners that are out there who are Thomas Mafumo fans. Anyone else?
Of course, I still think Oliver Ncube is the greatest Zimbabwean artist of all time. Yeah. I believe he is the greatest musician of all time in Zimbabwe.
Guys, did you hear the record deal that broke Bundu Boys? The record deal that broke Bundu Boys. Like, I mean, they had gone global. I mean, Tuku is a global icon. But Bundu Boys, guys, I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't know. You tell us. How do you feel? Bundu Boys or Tuku? Guys, Chit Jive. Listen to this song, guys. Are you playing the video?
Yeah.
Guys, no. I mean, has there been a work of creativity like this? Guys, this is the best video ever. This was a tourism video. Hey, say it's alright. Guys, what are you saying? If these are not the best Zimbabwean ambassadors of tourism. Just try and stay alive in the
No, fully boy. Are you number one? Mambo Cat, say.
Yeah?
Mambo Cat.
Mambo Cat, Sharon, she does a lot of natural products and stuff like that. We should have her in Victoria Falls. She does. Do you remember the other song?
No, I know it good.
If it was present day, that's why.
What happened to them?
If you read the story about the record deal, that's what split these guys up. And also, they were rolling out of control, these guys. Guys, this was just too much creativity in this video, man. This video, there's no video right now in Zimbabwe that's better than this one. This is an advert for tourism. Hey! Guys. Thank you. Guys, come on. Come on. Best group ever. And this is why I believe in Mukomba so much, because they are this, and they are going like this. Thank you, Lord, for bringing us to the boys in the form of Mukomba. Guys, this video, I used to watch it on a black and white TV. Do you know the first time I saw this video in color was in the 90s? Do you know, it's just so weird.
The government has dismissed all striking nurses with immediate effect, citing the interest of patients and of saving lives as the main reasons. In a statement, Vice President Dr. Constantino Chiwenga said against the background of fruitful series of meetings involving the aggrieved parties, the government regards the strike as politically motivated and thus as going beyond concerns of conditions of service and worker welfare. Furthermore, the government has instructed the Health Services Board to speedily engage as appropriate all unemployed by trained nurses in the country and also authorize